Hi, I'm Allison.
And I'm Jen.
Welcome to our podcast that we've been on a sabbatical from, but we're back
We're back.
and we have a lot to talk about.
Well, we also haven't caught up together in a long time, so I feel like this is going to be just a
All
dump.
over. We're gonna be all over. The last we left off, I don't even remember. I came back from vacation.
You had a nice vacation, and I was talking about that I was going on vacation.
Yeah. And where did you go?
I went to Sardinia, and it was beautiful. Very, very like meets all of the expectations of like water. If you're a beach lover, it is
Hmm.
very expensive to go and to explore, but worth it. Like it was so beautiful. I feel like while I was there, I noticed how the most beautiful places are literally occupied by other countries and military, and there are native people there that are just I noticed it in Hawaii, I noticed it in Sardinia, and it happens everywhere. Um, but the culture of Sardinia is different than Italy. uh,
Hmm.
in a lot of ways, and then some ways not. Like the food felt very much at home when we went to some of the restaurants, and I mean the place is gorgeous. It's like literally a bucket list spot. I don't know if I would go again because I think they are opening up a direct flight, and it's just going to be a lot easier for people to go in and out, and
It's gonna get more crowded then.
so it'll be more crowded, and I'm glad that I went, but I don't think I'd do it again. I'd want
Yeah.
to Sicily though. I think that's where my family is, I feel like on my mom's side.
Hmm.
So I think that would be my next trip, and then I'll be Italy'd out for a while.
I definitely want to go back to Italy because we definitely did not have enough time there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I
I
feel like
wouldn't go
the trip
back.
was more like Greece than Italy.
Right, right. I wouldn't go back to the same area that we were in. I would go like somewhere else, but
Mhm.
it was definitely a good time. Did you guys have, oh my God, I didn't tell you this story. When you were in Italy in the shower, was there like a cord that you could pull for an emergency?
Yeah,
There
always.
was.
Yeah,
Did
did you?
did I tell you this story?
No.
So like I'm half deaf, I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
We came home like well, not home. We came back to the hotel like super late. I take a shower. And actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm waiting to take a shower. Mike goes in first, and all of a sudden I hear like this faint noise. I'm like, what is that noise? And he's like, I don't know. I don't know. What are you talking about? And I'm like, what is that noise? And all of a sudden the phone rings and someone's like, hello, hi, ma'am, is everything okay? Do you need assistance? And I'm like, oh no, he's in the shower. He accidentally hit the cord. And they were like, okay, well, we have to send somebody up to shut the thing off. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, hurry up, get out of the shower. Somebody has to come up here and shut the alarm off. It's like now I have to wait. I can't even take a shower now because I have to wait for someone to come up. So like 10 minutes later, somebody comes up, bangs on the door, and they're like, are you sure everything's okay? And I'm like, yeah, no, we're fine. Just hit it in the shower. And it was like the shower was so narrow. So now I have to go in the shower after this. And the whole time I'm like, here's where I hit this stupid freaking cord.
God.
And it goes off again.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Every time I see it, I have the craziest intrusive thoughts of just like pulling it. And then I'm just like, don't touch it. Just don't do it.
I literally like touched the string, like, this would be really bad. Or what would happen? How loud can the
That's
noise
what it
really
is. Like more
be?
like what would happen, and you just answered my freaking questions, so now I don't have
It was
to.
so funny because all of a sudden, like, I'm like, what is that noise? He's like, you could hear that? And I'm like, yeah, like it's like a faint ringing. What is that?
My God, that's so funny.
Oh my
I will say
gosh.
though, so my trip, it was like 12 weeks since my surgery, that week of the trip, and I was like, that's a good time to like have a drink. So I
Mm-hmm.
have a couple of Aperol spritzes, and
Uh-oh, how'd that go?
it was fine. It was totally fine. I
Did you
was
get drunk fast?
tipsy after like two. tipsy. But it's like
I,
only
c-
Prosecco. It's not
I,
like real
yeah, I
liquor.
can't get into them. I don't know.
They're like bitter, but
Yeah.
I felt like a spritz was like the perfect drink to have versus, like heavy wine
Oh,
or
yeah, for sure.
any sort of liquor. So it worked out. But I was tipsy.
Was it super hot when you were there?
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was 80s and the water was warm still. And, obviously
Hmm.
it's the end of September. And I think that's the most perfect time to go travel because, there were some things that were closed, like, more popular spots for like beach clubs and stuff like that, but that's not what I'm interested in, so I didn't care.
Hmm.
It's not that crowded and, just absolutely sweltering some days where I mean, I got sunburn a little bit. Not that I got sunburn, but like
Hmm.
I didn't put sunblock on thinking I had a tan for the whole summer and I still got pretty dark.
Oh,
So,
yeah. We were melting.
yeah.
I
So,
was melting.
a really good time to go, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I would honestly go back when it's like their like not winter, but like when it's their fall to do
Mhm.
things more like inland and not
Yeah.
like worry about beach and stuff like that.
Yeah. I can see like that's where I would do like go up north a little bit to like
Hmm. Hmm.
things like that. I
Yeah.
love I would go back. We were in Rome just to like catch our flight, and I was sad that we didn't like spend a couple of days there because it's one of my favorite places. I think you would love Rome. It's like New
Yeah,
York.
no, I definitely want to go there. That's what I said. I would rather go there when it's like fall and
Mhm.
like not sweltering hot and like I don't care about going to the
Yeah.
beach because there's just so much to see and do.
Yeah, because there's no beach there.
No. Um,
So yeah. So now we're back at it. I'm at my new job and
and how's that going?
settling in. A lot of work to do.
Hmm.
3 days in the office, which if you would have asked me 2 companies ago, I probably would have been so miserable. And with this new company, I really don't mind it at all.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm not drained or anything like that. It's a different kind of company. It's smaller.
Hmm.
There's some interesting processes to try and make more efficient at some point, but you gotta pick and choose your battles when you start something new. So,
Right. Your Oura ring is having a better stress score for you.
sort of. Well, I compare you and I when I wake up in the morning. I know whether or not you woke up or not because
I
I'm,
do it too. When I'm on the train, it says like new circle thing and it gives like the little movement.
yeah,
And I'm always like, oh, let's see how Jen slept last night.
you definitely sleep way better than me.
Oh my God, girl, I am on the couch out cold by 9:30 sometimes.
You sleep way better than me.
Yeah.
I did sleep better than you last night, though.
I know. I don't know why. I fell asleep really early.
I fell asleep on the couch for 2 hours,
Yeah,
and
me
that,
too.
but no, your readiness score is always higher than mine. Even if like your sleep score is lower, your readiness, which means that your HRV, your
Hmm.
heart rate variability is better than mine, which
I
is
think
like,
my sleep score is not as good sometimes because Mike wakes me up 14 times.
that sucks.
But it's
Yeah,
also because I tell him. So last night I told him wake me up in 5 minutes that I would go to bed. And he said he tried for over an hour.
really. Oh my
And
gosh.
I was just like 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
So, Lily has a little boyfriend and they hang out here, which I'm totally fine with,
Hmm.
but I get worried because like I am passed out on the couch. So last night I was like waking up. It was like 11 something and I'm like I'm like Lily. I wanted to pretend like I was up the entire time.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They fucking know. They know I'm sleeping. But I was like, it's time for bed. So her boyfriend had to go home. I was like, it's too late now. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you have to go.
yeah, I'm like too tired. Let's go.
Mm-mm.
But they're cute, so.
So me and Mike went on a date night like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Go to like whatever. Last minute, we're like, all right, let's go to the bar over here. We'll get burgers and stuff.
Mhm.
So we go in and they were like, oh, it's a 45-minute wait. Oh, it was during like the Ryder Cup. So like everything over here was like super packed.
Um,
So we're like, okay, no big deal. We'll stand at the bar. And you know how like when like at a bar, pub, restaurant type of thing, like there's always like 4 or 5 tables by the bar, but they're not part of the tables that like you wait for to sit down and eat.
uh-huh.
Okay.
The
So
high,
there's people,
the
yeah,
high.
like the high tables. So there's people sitting at all of them. So we're standing at the bar, we're getting a drink, whatever. And then the people behind us at a high table, like 3 people get up. They get up and they leave. So I'm like, oh, I might go ask the waitress if we could sit here instead. Like, will they serve us food here instead of like waiting 45 minutes? So this is like a whole 6-minute ordeal. They get up, somebody comes and cleans the tables off. I go and stand next to the table to kind of like, claim the table. Mike goes over to the hostess. She's like, yeah, of course, sit there, no problem. I'll bring you a menu. She goes and gets menus. We sit down. She comes over, gives us menus, asks us. She was just like, oh, just tell the guy at the bar when you're ready. Like he'll take the order. We're
Yeah.
like, okay, no problem. 12 seconds. All of a sudden, some lady comes over to the table and she's like, did you guys like want to sit at a high table? So I'm like, what? Like, I'm all confused. And she's like, we're like so hungry and we've been waiting like so long for a table.
Oh,
But
no.
like if you wanted this table, you like it's fine. But if you didn't want a high table, like she wasn't saying get up, but she wasn't not saying get up.
Okay, but why would she ask you, did you want a high table?
Exactly. I don't know. So now I'm not thinking anything of it. We're like literally it took us 7 minutes to sit at this table. Where were you this whole time? You were at the end of the bar that was empty. Like you were sitting at the bar. Okay, so it was like her, a guy, and like another couple. So we're like, Mike's like, yeah, whatever, you could take the table. I don't care. I'm not that hungry. Like,
No,
I'll wait.
no.
So now I feel bad. And I'm like, okay, yeah, of course, sit down. So she's like, oh my God, thank you so much, blah, blah, waving at her friends to come over. They sit down. So we get up. So as we're getting up, there's another girl at the bar with her boyfriend, husband, whatever. And she's just like looking at me and she's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, I don't know. So I walk over to the hostess who's also looking at me like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm like, hey, put us back on the list because like we need a table. So she's like, yeah, no problem. A table just opened up right now. So I'm like, okay. So then the guy's like telling me like, oh, thank you so much. That was so good of you. You're great. I'm gonna buy you a drink. Mike's like, I don't want anything. He's like, oh, I'll find your table. Mike's like, just don't worry about it. The guy's like, no, 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 I'll buy you a drink. Mike's like, fine. So I'm like, then the girl starts telling me like, do you guys want to hang out with us? Like, we're really fun. You could sit here. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. So then I tell the hostess, I'm like, just take me to my seat. And then you could tell him, like, tell Mike where the table is after. I'm not standing here anymore. So I sit down, Mike comes over and I'm like, am I supposed to be mad about this? Like, I feel like now I should be mad. Like, why did they like really tell us to get up? Like, everyone knows those tables are up for grabs.
Let me ask you a question. If you're questioning this very clearly, I want you to envision that it's not Mike, but it's you and I. Do you think
It
the
was so
same
bizarre.
would have the same outcome?
No. But
Like, not at all. I would have been
like,
like, what are you asking? Do you want to see? Because you're not getting it.
so now
Done.
when we sit down, all of these things are coming to my mind. I'm like, why didn't I say to her, you literally saw this table open for 6 minutes before we sat down. You waited for us to sit down and say something. Why didn't you go over to the hostess and ask her when there's a table? Because the second that you guys sat down, the girl was like, I got a table for you.
Yeah. I think I would have just been like, yeah, I don't mind if it's a high table or low table. I'm hungry too.
We were just like, what? I didn't even know what to say. And
Yeah,
then
that's
I'm telling you, we sat there and as we're eating the whole time, I'm like, am I supposed to be mad about this? Like, I feel like now I should be mad. And
very bad.
he's like, I've never had that happen before. And I'm like, I could see if she was like pregnant or like had little kids and she was like, listen, we're starving. The kids are screaming. I would have been like, take the table. But now, like afterward, I was thinking, I'm like, and why was she asking us to hang out with her? Do you think that we want to hang out with you after you took our table from us?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then as we were leaving, I was like, I can't even look at them because I'd want to go over and say something. But then I'm like, here's where they're like parents from like the school that we're in or something. And then I see them somewhere. Like, I can't.
Just ignore
It
them.
was so bizarre.
I would have been pissed.
Could
I
you
mean,
imagine?
I would not. I wouldn't even let it get that far. Not with, not if I'm hungry. Are you
I
kidding?
know. I know. You would have never. It would have never flew with you.
Fuck.
You would have already ordered before you put your
Yeah,
butt in the
I'd be
seat.
like, let me put this in with the bartender. You can clean the table. I don't care.
Hey, bartender, that table looks like it's going to be available. I'll take some
Just
food to it
whatever,
right
I'll
now.
stand and eat. I don't give a shit.
Get my order in now. I'm not waiting any longer.
Well, well, that's Long Island for you, I guess.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
I haven't gone out in a long time, except for obviously the trip
Hmm.
and like trying to hang out at home. And now I'm getting a little stir crazy. So I'm like, I need to
But
do
it's
something
like getting so dark out so early. I
now.
want nothing to do with even going out.
Yeah, but you know what? I read that for women, you need to have like every 22 days, like a girls' night or like a girls' like hangout or whatever. It's bothering me. And I want to be more thoughtful about that.
I'm
So
totally down for that.
put it in the calendar as like, all right, dinner night, like something, even if it's like in the day and it's like a freaking museum. I don't care. You
I'm
know,
definitely not going to a museum.
I know you're not that cultured. I love museums. I'll go with my sister.
I'll
Um,
catch you after for
we'll go shopping.
something to eat
Yeah, we can go
or like
shopping.
a little shopping.
Yeah, we can go shopping like up north, I think, which is nice.
Yeah.
You love TJ Maxx. The best TJ Maxxes are like in Westchester.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah,
I'm down.
so we could do that.
You know
Um,
what's funny? This stupid storm that we're having, that's really not even doing anything.
mm,
We were gonna go upstate this weekend. And I was like, oh, I'll see if Jen and Rhett want to go. We would have left like early this morning and then came home yesterday afternoon. And then I was like, it's gonna rain the entire time. So it's gonna be so
I
pointless to sit in the house in the rain.
Same. I wanted to do something this weekend, then I saw the storm coming and I was like, oh, that's done. And I was just
Yeah.
even more mad because last weekend was literally the last beach weekend. And I did go both days. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been so miserable if I missed the last two beach days of of the year here in New
You
York.
know, it was super nice out last weekend.
Did you close the pool yet?
Yeah,
Oh, that's really sad.
I know. But last weekend I was like, I wish we didn't close the pool up already, or I would have definitely went in. It was
Mhm.
so hot out.
Oh my God. I was at the beach and it was so
And then
hot.
it went to freezing, like so quick.
No, next day. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are you doing for your birthday? What are we doing for your birthday?
I don't know.
Can we do dinner?
Okay.
Like, or do you want to do like a Halloween thing?
Like what?
Well, I'm going to a party. I go to a party every single year, and it is this year on a Thursday. So I know that's a little inconvenient, but you're working from home on Friday, right?
Mm-hmm. Where's the party?
It's in LIC.
Oh.
So you can do that. But we could also do some like Lily wants to throw a party on Friday.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And I'm like, wait, when is your let me look at when your
My
actual
birthday's on a Monday.
day.
Halloween is on a Friday.
So Lily wants to throw a party the weekend before Halloween, actually. And I'm like, I don't think so. Your friends are all throwing parties. Like, go to their parties. I don't feel like dealing with that. Last year,
Yeah,
she
no.
totally done with that. But for this party that I'm talking about, I think it's on the 30th. When is
The day before Halloween.
Halloween is on, yep, the day before Halloween. So think about it. It'll be fun. You
Maybe.
got a little bit. You got to bring a bottle of booze, and that's it.
I'll think about it.
Like the best time. I've gone for the last, I don't even know how many years. Forever.
Mm-hmm. What are you
So
dressing up as?
I don't know. I usually just do whatever's in my closet. Last I have so many random things. I have like strange. I can pull something together with what I own, but I don't know yet. I saw this cute costume on TikTok or something, and it was newsflash, and it was a trench coat, and then this chick just like
Oh, I
put,
saw that.
and I was like, that's so smart, and I'd be like,
I
newsflash.
feel like when I'm scrolling on TikTok lately, like I'm scrolling on QVC every other video is like somebody
Uh,
selling something or like they have a blow up Halloween arch in front of their house and they're like trying to sell it. And then I go to the next one and it's like they're selling these little tiny Christmas trees that light up that are solar powered for the front of your house. Like it's just craziest stuff
Bubble,
ever.
close, 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 close.
I
That's
have to. I'm like, this is insane. Like, all I want to do is watch nonsense. I want to like watch someone do their makeup. I want to watch someone like unbox their Costco order. Like, I just want to watch complete nonsense. I don't
your
want to look at
algorithm
you
is
selling shit.
so different from mine. So like I also get like a bunch of stuff to sell that they're selling, but I just skip it really quickly.
Yeah,
My
me too.
my algorithm specifically is all about astrology and like the occult and like all that the shit you know that I love. And yours, I can only imagine it's every fucking face lotion, lip stain, eyeshadow that you can imagine. I
Mine's crazy.
can imagine.
Sometimes mine has like some weird random shit. Like, I was on Grief Talk for like 3 days.
Oh, I've done
It
that.
was fucking awful. I was literally crying on the couch one night. Mike's like, what are you watching? I'm like, I have no idea how I landed on Grief Talk, but this is the saddest thing ever. Every time I swiped, it was another one, and then
Listen,
another one. And then it sucks me in because I'm reading it now, reading the 3,000 comments that are there that are making it even worse. I'm like, how do I get off of here? I had to like shut it off for 2 days. I was like, I can't do it.
I know. I had to FaceTime my sister this morning. She works as a bartender, so I have to wait till she wakes up. So I know she's awake when she like likes something that I sent her. So I FaceTime her and I was like, I just want to let you know that the last video I watched last night was of the woman that she sent me, was of a woman describing how a serial killer captured her and cut both of her arms off while she was
See, why is this not on my
wide
TikTok? That's
awake.
what I would watch.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then I went to sleep. So my nightmares were like literally me running away from like, or preventing myself from getting my arms cut off. And then I was just like, this is not normal. Like, I can't, this is what my sister sends me. And then I watch and then I go to sleep.
Well, I don't have any serial killers on my TikTok, and I wish I did.
Okay, well, then I'll send it to you
Please
because that'll,
get me on serial killer TikTok.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Although I did post a video the other day and somebody named Freddy Krueger, who their whole page is dedicated to Freddy Krueger, commented and said that they would stalk me.
Ew, I don't like that. Are you fucking kidding? No, I don't
Laughing
like that. Why
so hard.
funny. It's so scary. There's this woman on the internet
Their
who,
comment was like, I'd stalk you. And I went, wow, thanks. Sort of
first
question
of all,
mark.
she can find based off of like a paint color in your kitchen, a
I'm
tile on the
sure.
floor,
I'm sure.
like just like the shingles on the outside of your house, she can find where you live. Like, I don't know if you've seen these videos.
Of course, I don't post the outside of my house.
It's just incredible that it's like neither do some people where they're like, try and do me. And the way that she does it is that she sees who is tagged in a picture and goes to their page and then
Oh,
their
yeah.
it's absolutely insane. I was
Well,
like,
how do you think we used to find information out
oh, I
about
know.
guys?
Not as we are, but like she's making money off of it. So
See, we're in the wrong business.
I know. Well, according to my TikTok, your Jupiter is where you make like whatever sign is in your Jupiter is how you make your money, and mine is Sagittarius, and apparently I would do really well in like the railway industry or something like that, like trains and travel. And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Pretty much. No. I was like, what the fuck? That doesn't sound appealing to me. So
That's not what I thought was going to
oh, but you
happen.
know what you would like? So recently, 3 days ago, I went down the rabbit hole of how you die based on your astrological chart.
Oh, that I don't want to know. See, that I
That
don't do.
that really fucked me up. It's your eighth house, and I was like, oh, I'm not happy with what
No,
I'm reading. I was like,
that's where I draw the line. So if
yeah,
that pops up on my TikTok, I'm gonna be
I
a little
know.
pissed off.
I was telling my sister, I'm like, oh, this is what's gonna happen. And she was like, I don't want to fucking talk about it anymore. So
No, I draw the line with things like that.
yeah, it's bad.
No, but a good serial killer, send him my way.
Well, there's the new Ed
Yep,
Gein.
watched it already. Did you watch it?
No. Well, the reason why I haven't watched it yet because I didn't like his voice.
Oh my God, the voice is so annoying.
Yeah, what is that about?
Oh my God, it's awful. But also, it's like way too many episodes. It could have definitely been like 3 episodes less than what it is. I finished it today.
Oh, really? I've been
Nothing
watching
crazy.
White Lotus.
You never watched it?
No, I
Oh,
never watched it, and I watched season 3 on the flight to Italy and back, and then I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. And then I started season 1, and I just
season one, I loved. I loved all of them actually. But so I got Mike sucked in on this one, season 3,
yeah, I
and he
watched
was like, "What is the show about?" And I'm like, "I don't know.
that.
Like, there's no point to it." And he's like, "What do you mean there's no point? Like, is it a reality show?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Then what type of show is it?" I'm like, "I can't even explain what kind of show it is. Like, there's actually no plot and there's no literal point to the show."
Well, you gotta think
But
about this. Everybody that goes to that kind of hotel has some kind of money, you know?
right, but there's literally no plot and no point to anything. Like,
No.
but it somehow sucks you in where you cannot stop. And Mike was like sucked in.
Yeah.
He watched every episode
I
for
didn't
season
watch
3.
the last episode of season 1, actually. I think I'm gonna do that tonight while I try and put my clothes away. What's
Yeah,
that?
season 1. I love Jennifer Cooling, right? That's her name, Jennifer Cooling.
Language.
She's so funny.
It's hilarious.
She
I
cracks
don't
me.
know that she tries to be. I feel like that's
No,
who
I
she
just think that's her. Like I just want to be that. Like I can't. It's so funny.
owns a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, oh.
Season 2, I think, is when they're in Italy.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't.
season 2 is wait, is it 3 seasons or 4?
Think there's 3. The first one is Hawaii, the third one is Thailand, and
Oh yeah, second one is in Italy.
good. All right.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start that one.
Yeah, you have to watch that. Now I need to know what you're gonna think of it. I actually want to watch season 1 and 2 again.
I did like 3 the best so far though. I don't know why. I liked it because of the dad was so insane.
That
I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? This is nuts.
was pretty wild to watch on a plane though, not for nothing, because there are some weird fucking scenes in that.
I know. Well, Rhett and I didn't sit next to anybody. We got very lucky on both flights.
Oh yeah, you had the middle one open?
Yeah, on the way.
Perfect.
Yeah. On the way back, we just had 2 seats.
Oh, okay.
We were next to each other.
On our way there, we had no one in between us. On the way home, we had someone in between us, but then we had the stewardess move them to an empty seat, so we had no one in between us
That's good.
both ways.
I always sit in the aisle. Like I refuse to sit next to the window. I'm
Oh,
just
I'd rather sit in a window.
so Rhett does, and I'm like, that's why it's not terrible that when we travel together, there's like no denying. Like I sit in the aisle, he sits in the window.
Well, actually, Mike likes the window, but so do I, but he always gets it to me.
Oh, really? Yeah, like
Unless like we're going to Florida or something, and there's somebody in between us, then I'll take the aisle. Or actually, I'll just go in the middle
Yeah,
so
I've
that he
got
could have the window.
yeah, you can't make a big guy sit in the middle. I will
No,
sit in the middle.
no.
You get very lucky for the most part. I just like to get up a lot. I'm
Oh,
like
I don't get up at
really
all.
getting up hour after hour. I'm up. Like because I cannot sit there. I hate it.
Coming home from Italy, I didn't go to the bathroom at all, but I got up like maybe once, like just to stand up and stretch. Mike was like, just get up a
Bathroom
minute.
room? I've been like 4 fucking times. I literally cannot. That is like the longest flight. I hate it. I mean, like, and I don't even know why I'm complaining. I've gone across the world, but I just hate it. It's almost like giving birth to a child in a sense because, like, you don't remember how much that sucks because the outcome is so amazing. Like, you go somewhere that you want to
Yeah, but
be at.
we were coming home, I felt like was an easier flight for me. Like I was just so tired.
Fucking hate.
It went pretty quick for me coming home.
I can't sit for longer than 3 hours without losing my mind, whether it's on a plane or in a car.
What was I watching on the way home? Sex in the City, most of it.
My
And then
daughter,
I cried at the exact same spots that I always cry at.
oh my God. I don't think I've ever watched that show in full. I watched a couple
What?
episodes with Lily, and I was like, this is so fucking inappropriate for a 15-year-old. You cannot be watching this.
Yeah, no.
It's
She
crazy.
definitely shouldn't be watching that. I can't believe you haven't watched it from the beginning to the end.
Oh. I watched Vampire Diaries from the beginning to the end, and
Two totally different shows.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to, that's the juxtaposition or whatever you call it. Like I like that kind of stuff, not Sex and the City
Yeah.
or The Walking Dead. I watch every single episode of The
I never
Walking
watched The Walking Dead.
Dead. Man, if you want a show where you'd be invested,
I feel like I tried watching it and I didn't get into it.
because it's the storyline too,
Yeah.
juicy in the beginning. Because she thinks her husband's dead. She hooks up with someone else. He's actually alive. She's pregnant with another guy's baby. Like it's juicy.
Yeah, I can't get into that. Give me a good Love is Blind and I'll watch it.
Oh, I have not watched that yet, but I've watched that, but I haven't watched the latest season
Oh,
yet.
it's awful.
Is
The
it
new
bad?
season is awful. Let me tell you one tidbit of it. They're at the part where they just move in together, like they have to like live with each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
And the guy is like, "Oh, I'm gonna make like a protein shake." He takes a fucking cooked chicken breast,
No. Blech. What?
throws it in a blender with water,
Ew.
and adds crystal light to it for a little flavor. Blends it up and drinks it.
Literally have goosebumps all over
I
my.
would have immediately been
I'm
like, I'm done.
this close to
This is
gagging.
over.
I know it's gonna make you throw up, so I'm not gonna do it, but that's disgusting and you're done with telling me more because that would be an immediate you are
I would have
not.
been like, get me off the show. Mic
I
off.
am done.
Done. Done. Before he even took a sip, it would have been fucking over. If I would have saw what was going in that blender, it's over.
Oh, gross.
We're
Ew,
done.
you're
You ain't
angry.
kissing my fucking lips after drinking that shit.
Ooh, that's nasty. I couldn't do that. Well, thanks for saving my time. I'm not gonna watch that.
Yeah, just skip that episode. But it is the worst season by far so far.
I only watched the Megan Fox season.
Oh my
That's
God, you remember that girl?
yeah, that's the only season I ever watched.
Could you imagine saying that you look like Megan Fox?
She was very pretty though. I
She
mean,
was very pretty, but could you fucking imagine telling
I
someone
mean,
you look
it's
like Megan
crazy
Fox?
because like that's such a crazy thing to say when you don't necessarily have like anything but very similar eyebrows and that's
Like
it.
the facial.
Yeah, it's
Like you just told this guy through a wall who has not seen you, who's dying to know what you look like, that you look like Megan Fox. He was so excited in that moment.
yeah. But you know what? He was dumb, that
Oh,
guy.
he was awful.
I don't even remember his name. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but I think that'll go down in like top five
Mhm.
of Love is Blind history. Like that was just crazy. The
I
poor girl got like a lot of hate for that too, though.
who that I know she did. She did.
But
But I want to watch that serial killer one, probably start that tonight. And then I started this other one, a haunting or whatever, in a college
hmm
in upstate New York, Geneseo.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I started watching that one yesterday.
Is it good?
It's, you know what? I feel like it could have been like one freaking episode and like that's it. But instead,
hmm
like the next episode and the next episode, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
You could just
Well,
like,
the Ed Gein thing gets really annoying because his
oh, is that how
voice
you
is
pronounce
just
it?
so
I keep
hard.
saying Dine. I don't know his
I
name.
think it's Gene.
Okay, I'm gonna Google it.
Ugh, the voice is killer. Especially like what he does and then he talks with that voice, it makes it 10 times worse.
I know some girl had mentioned on TikTok, she's like, I felt bad for him and I was crying for him even though he was doing all of these like murders and I
What?
didn't want to like yeah, I was like, that sounds weird.
Yeah, that's a little odd.
I didn't watch it. I know nothing about it. So I was
I
like
mean, I definitely didn't think anyone should cry about it. That's just me.
about him, right? Like to feel bad for him. Yeah. I think that's says more about the chick than anything
I mean, that's just like an interesting way to look at it. I don't know.
else. So we're back. We'll be more regular with our episodes.
Yes, we're gonna make it a point to do it more regularly.
Make our appointments to do it.
Especially now that like summer's over, we're done with like all our last minute random soaking up the last days of summer type
Yeah,
stuff.
we're gonna be in the house more.
All right, so like us, follow us, send us some love, and we'll catch you next week, or actually, we'll catch you in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.